come up here. When I came into this ground, I'm gonna be honest, I said, boy, this is a big ground. But oh my goodness, we giving thanks. This ground is full and we doing good. And you know what? You know what? This is great because of a few things. The first thing is because we're moving forward together. Don't stop the progress. So let me tell you, I think some of you know that New Amsterdam has a special place in my heart. The first thing is that my grandparents came from number 7. And then, of course, some of you may know I marry a man whose family come from Shulin. So you all know the connections high. So I was excited to be able to come here and speak to you today. Now, I stand here a proud Guyanese woman who has had the pleasure of working with that man of integrity, our president, David Arthur Granger. I can't stand me neighbor. No, hear me now. The men may not know, but we ladies, we know how the stories go. We don't go with any and every man. And we support good men. And I am telling you, this is a boss man. Boss all the way. A man that has integrity, respect for women, a family man. Honest man. So, a man that has more than 40% of his cabinet women. Yes, yes, I'm proud of that. And let me tell you something. I want to remind you, we have a serious choice to make come March 2nd. Because some people would like to think that those things I just tell you are not important. That this campaign about other things. Let me tell you, I was very, very sad on Saturday. You know why? Because I saw, and I'm sure most of you would have seen, that clip that was sharing, right? Disrespecting women. A former Minister of Home Affairs, a former Minister of Foreign Affairs of our country, Guyana, making joke about women's body parts. I got to talk straight tonight, ladies. I got to talk straight. Let me tell you, I don't care where we come from. I don't care where as women we come from. I don't care what region we come from. We ain't voting for no man that does disrespect us. So women, So ladies of Region 5 and Region 6, you know what you got to do. When you go in the box, it's you and you alone. And let me tell you the other sad thing. Let me tell you the other sad thing. It's not he alone. It's not he alone. They got others in that same party that do all kind of disrespectful things. Let me remind you, do you remember that there was one who I think was a former Attorney General? Yes, that is what what he was, one of the highest officers in this land, the former Attorney General, trying to solicit an honorable reporter for his uncle. And then what about the one that was the Minister of Health that slapped somebody, right? Yes, yes. I ain't making up these stories. And worse yet, what about the former president? I sit down and I see the wedding on TV. I say, oh, we're happy for them. I wish them the best. I see they get married. And then after we hear that they weren't really married. And then we hear that the poor former First Lady outside State House, he ain't even got the class or the honor to look after he lady. We want men like that looking after us. No, ladies, no. I want them to know that in every of our bodies we got a magnificent brain. We ladies are the nurses, the teachers, the doctors. You judge us based on that, not on the nonsense. And the most embarrassing part is that he said, you're right, you can't spell. I know that too. I'm glad you're telling me. I ain't say that. But the worst part he said is that in the talk, and you know we're talking about in the clip that's going around, he said he's going back to school. That's his kind of school. And he think that mentioning the president of a big country, a first world country, that said some derogatory things about women, makes it okay for him to say that. No way, no way. So, when he said that he taking that small group of people he talking to and saying he taking them back to school, let me tell you what going back to school at New AFC way is about. You know what we do when we talk about education? We're talking about ensuring that every child, regardless of what kind of family you come from, regardless of whether you got money or you don't have money, which region you come from. If you come from the hinterlands, where that poor child got to walk to school for 2 hours, I have met them. And guess what? We go to those same places and put free internet and give teachers 9,000 laptops. We have created smart classrooms, over 175 ICT hubs with free internet access. And I know you know that because guess what? Out of the 175 ICT hubs, 54 are right here in Region 5 and Region 6. And I know you understand why we doing this internet thing. Because guess what? You could take your child, or as an adult, you could go and use some free internet. Your children go to a hub and there are all the exercise, all the textbooks for the Ministry of Education on those computers. So if you got 5 and 6 children, you ain't got to buy so many books. Carry your child to the hub and you sit down and you use and they read the books right there. And the free internet allows your child to do their research, to do their homework, their school-based assessments. You ain't got to go to any internet place and pay $500 for half an hour. You are benefiting. what? When we say we bringing and doing education a different way, we ain't talking about the nastiness that the former Foreign Affairs Minister was talking about. We are doing STEM training, robotics training, ICT training, literacy training, website design, all kinds of skills for free. It's in your head. And you know what? When you have those opportunities and education in your head, the sky is the limit. And that's why I'm saying to each and every one of you, you make the best of these opportunities, because guess what? Your children must be the next petroleum engineers, the next undersea welders, all the skills that this oil and gas industry, our agriculture industry, the persons to operate the zones. That is where we are taking you, Guyana. And let me tell you, this is not my vision. I'll be honest. When the president called me and said we created this Ministry of Public Telecommunications, I said, public what? But let me tell you, this is a visionary man. Because he understood where the world is going. And he realized that Ghana was way behind. Way behind. And he said, Cathy, we have to create a digital state. Our people must be prepared for the new technologies and for the fact that by 2025, 75% of the jobs in the whole world are going to require some kind of skills in information communication technology. So we are going to train everybody and move everybody forward. So what this really means for you when we talk about this digital state? Right now, you know that if you need your driver's license, you gotta go down, you gotta do the written test, you gotta go and come a couple of times. Well, we have already started the process of ensuring that we put more than 200 government services online. And what I mean by that is that if you in some remote area and you can't get to the driver's license regional office and you want to do your driver's license theory test, you will go online and you can do that test. And you're going to be able to apply for your business registration, for your passport. Let me tell you, as former Minister Greenwich was saying, they got a lot of fake news going around. And you got to be very, very sharp and keep your eyes open. I see them putting these posters all over Georgetown. All the things they're going to do, including they're going to reduce VAT. Well, they think we should be, because who implement VAT? Who bring VAT to Guyana? And then another one of the posters say that they can stop fees at UG. Y'all remember UG was free for years? Who make young people start to pay to go to UG? So we got to be firm and speak out on these things. How they treat women and all the things they're saying they're gonna do. I had a good laugh because the presidential candidate in the other party say he gonna create 50,000 jobs. And then he said he gonna do all these amazing things in ICT. Well, guess what? I ain't boasting. Up Guyana, and you got 19 fraud charges for selling land. And y'all know, I am a decent woman. So I'm not going to talk about the academic qualifications. But if he wants, he can put them any day up against me, the cabinet, and all the people that are in APNU plus AFC. So tell him, bring it on. Bring it on anytime you're ready. My brothers and sisters, we have started to change the way we will do business in Guyana. Through technology, we are making sure that we are connecting everyone in this country. So the hinterland areas where there were no radio stations, there are radio stations today. And we letting people in the communities talk to each other, communicate. Compare that to the other side. The 23 years that locked down the radio stations. They said you couldn't apply. Even if you were an expert, you could not apply for a radio station. And then when he gave it out, he gave it to his family and friends. And every 2 mornings, y'all remember he was locking down Mr. Sharma? I know because I used to go and stand outside Mr. Sharma TV station in support. And life is a funny thing, you know. Now they're hustling to do programs on Mr. Sharma TV station. You see how things is going? I want you to know that we have created a center of excellence on the campus of the University of Guyana, where everybody in the public sector has an opportunity to train, to get certification. We right now have 225 young men in about 4 different regions that are doing free online training with a program we did with MacCorp, so that they learn to fix all the heavy duty vehicles. We have built and improved all the technical institutes. Imagine you could go to a technical institute and they will pay your transportation fees, and you get in all them courses for free. Ladies and gentlemen and young people, it is there for you. Make sure you use it. When it comes to agriculture, I could say that I have gone with the Ministry of Agriculture with our friends from Nari to number 4 to 7, to many places in region 5 and 6 and on the Essequibo coast. And we are testing right now an app that will be able to be downloaded on your phone. And if you selling any agricultural product, you know that you're going to be able to tell the whole world, the whole Caribbean, anybody in Guyana that wants to buy your cassava, plantain, yam, whatever you selling, you just got to go on this app when we make it live, and you're going to be able to tell everybody what you got to sell. And you're going to be able to see what people are looking for. That gives you the opportunity to be your own entrepreneur. I could tell you about women in Siparuta that are doing hammocks. I've seen some in Anai making those beautiful hammocks, and they only used to get to sell 1 or 2 a month because you had to go all the way there to buy the hammock. And guess what? They use their social media. They got a website. And one lady's telling me she's selling close to 5 or 6 hammocks every month and looking after her family in a way she never was able to do before. We are empowering you. other day. I come out the boat and I walk in and I see this young man in this indigenous village running up to me. I get a big kiss plant on my cheek. And I could tell by his reaction, he was excited. He said to me, Minister, I'm glad to see you in the person. He said, you don't have to worry, your internet is super router working. My sister in New Amsterdam had a baby yesterday, and I make a WhatsApp call, and I tell her congratulations. And then he said, you know what? Let me show you the picture of the baby. I got the picture on my phone already. And the team he created, and he gave us the confidence and the support to go forward and to do the best in all of our sectors. And I say to you, all of them that say they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, you tell them they had 23 years. Technology was there. Why did they do it in the 23 years? They're the first to talk about corruption. And they could talk about it because they know it better than anybody. The PhD that he think he got is the PhD in corruption. Right? Good. Now let me tell you why I'm saying that. Because at the end of the day, all these things that are being done today by this administration could have been done, as I said, 15 years ago. The hinterland that ain't got phones, and we still working with our telephone companies, we still moving into there, and that's precisely why we said, you know what we can do? We can carry the internet, because for places that ain't got phones, they can make a WhatsApp call. They can still be able to communicate. Now we are spending good money to ensure close to 38,000 citizens in our hinterland regions have a way to communicate. Imagine now in some of our health centers, we've done this in 72 locations. We have smart TVs. And now a citizen, a lady that needs to talk with the doctor in Georgetown could sit down with the healthcare worker, make an appointment, but she ain't got to get on a boat or a plane and fly to Georgetown. She's using the same TV to speak to the doctor to get guidance and medical advice. And the same thing happening for education and schools. Vice President Sidney Alicott could tell you about what we've done at the Bean Hill Institute, which is the regional place for training in Anai, and all the villages go there. We have given them laptops, free internet, as we've done in over 72 locations. And the children there that don't have a maths teacher are connecting with teachers in Georgetown where they got a maths class. And just like how you do Skype, they dialing in and they are part of the maths class. I'm showing you that for the first time, where you are located in this country is not a negative. We all have the same opportunities. But that part of our connectivity in the hinterland could have been made easier if we had that fiber optic cable. And I got to tell you all the truth and remind you, because even I sometimes just forget all the bad things that happen. I want you to hear me. 2 billion. I say with the M million. 2 billion in a fiber optic cable that was supposed to provide are looking for the fiber. Look. I get experts. I say, oh, it's 2 billion Guyana dollars they spend. They must see some little piece I could use today. Nothing. So every time they open their mouth, I want to suggest that any of us thieving, you ask them where the 2 billion, because I would like it to reach some more communities with internet connectivity and services that I've told you about. We are moving forward together. Y'all don't stop the progress. Let me hear you. Now, I know security and safety is a big thing for many people. And I'm sure many of you would know that in Georgetown, we have started a pilot that is doing great. We are working very closely with the Minister of Public Security. And that is a man that I too have the greatest respect for. Because guess what? We have now set up a surveillance system. And already, people don't know, but a lot of the crimes that have been taking place in Georgetown, that you see we got a solution or it's solved in less than 24 or 48 hours. Y'all remember that never used to happen before? You remember? Never happened before. It's happening now. And that big command center, all those cameras around in the Georgetown area, and all the video footage and everything that goes into central location, that is going to be able to ensure that our citizens are safe. And the next place we are setting up that project, God willing, post March 2nd to 2020, gonna be in Region 5 and Region 6. We focusing big on the first 10 years of that bigger strategy. You hear the things we doing in the future? In the future, every single Guyanese child will have a tablet with all the textbooks on it. That is where we're going. We will have the technical institutes, the Carnegie School. We're doing work right now with persons living with disabilities. If you have a relative that is living with a disability, I don't know if you know, you could get VAT-free off the smartphone. And why we have done that is because smartphones and the technology got all kinds of things to assist anybody that is hearing or visually impaired. They're walking down the road with the phone and they're blind. It can tell them how much further they got to walk, whether to turn right or to turn left. Now I know I'm running out of time, but they got some important things I gotta tell you. I get vexed when the folks in the other side like to say, we ain't do nothing. Y'all hear that all the time. You know, the man that wants to talk, don't want to look at the good that's happening and only the bad, right? I can talk about that just now too. So imagine, we ain't do nothing, but in 2014, anybody remember what the pension used to be? Yeah. How much? 20,000? Yeah, right. And then by 2015, it jumped from 20,000 something to 39,000. 9,500. Can you believe that? One time. And then guess what? I hear some rumor that the Minister of Finance and this government take the minimum wage to 70,000. It's true? No, I ain't here to think y'all hear me. Is it true? Is that progress? Is that money in your pockets? So I did a little calculation. And let me tell you, I'm better with the calculation than my husband. In the last, I'm hearing some laughter, yeah, y'all just get it. In the last 4-5 years, this government has increased your minimum wage by 77% in the 4 years. I want you to know that in the 4 previous years of the PPP, the maximum they increased it was 33%. Because y'all remember you used to get the 5%, the 5%, the 5%. Well, we get more under this government. And guess what? The pensioners get more, y'all know. Public assistants get more. Now, in closing, there's some important things I have to tell you. When we as a country start to believe the lies and the nonsense, and we don't want to use this God-given opportunity we got right now and make the best of it, then we ain't gonna go nowhere. And this is what I want to say to you. This new AFC government has restored pride in Guyana. When last y'all hear of somebody sitting on a bench in Berbice or Trinidad? Now all of them come into Guyana. Not true? Now, they say the economy collapsing. But guess what? The IMF say that this year we gonna grow at 86%. And these are foreign people. There's no Guyanese that got some hookup. And then NASDAQ. Y'all know if you see them pictures of Times Squares, you see all those lights passing. The big financial group called NASDAQ said that the fastest growing economy, not in the Caribbean, in the whole world is where? This year we have gone up 20 spaces on that same internationally recognized transparency index. Last year we had the largest production of rice. We have things to be thankful for. The God said to Guyana, this is your time now, Guyana, and we got to make sure we don't stop the progress. Work out your transportation long before. Go to bed 8 o'clock on March 1st. Get up and difference in this palm and the key.